What is going on, everyone? It's Josh Elbow, and in today's video, audio, whatever you want to call it, I want to talk about how you can buy discipline. And what I mean by this is I've noticed, start with a little backstory, let's call it. I've noted, as always, if you're watching this on YouTube and you get value out of this, comment what you got the value out of it, like the video, whatever. That doesn't really matter. That just helps the algorithm. But if you got value, comment what your favorite part was that this video makes you think of. Leave that in the comments too, and I'll get that answer for you. If you're watching this in the Facebook mentorship group, leave a question in the comments or just DM me directly, and I'll reach out to you immediately. Focus of this idea, I guess, for me is one of the things that I see when I'll be either talking to people who want to join the mentorship group or talking to people that are just friends or friends, family, general, whatever, that are either complaining about the current situation that they're in or just like they have some type of struggle that they're having trouble dealing with. And one of the things I notice on the back end of how easy it is to just fix that problem is to buy it. Like, money fixes a lot of problems, and what I mean by it, the way to buy the discipline is a lot of people are afraid to invest in their own shit because they're full of it. Like, they're full of, especially I see a lot of people, like when you'll get a message from either like a network marketing company on Instagram, or you'll get a message from somebody who's drop shipping a bunch of shit from China, and they'll reach out and they'll say, hey, I would love to have you help promote this for me. So one, they're being selfish, but the point of this is when you say, yeah, sure, send me a free product and I'll promote it for you because my brand's there, because I get X amount of thousands of views in my story, or my reach is 40,000 on a post. They immediately shut up because they're not invested in their own business. They're full of shit. They're not committed dollar wise. If they're committed dollar wise, then why would they, like, because the people that are committed dollar wise will send the free stuff. A lot of girls that I've worked with that have gotten free stuff from brands because they have the following and they got the reach there, and at the end of the day the results matter, and the person that sends it out has enough commitment to send it out because they believe in their products and they're willing to invest in themselves because they're not full of it. They're legit, they're real, they're about it. But the people that aren't willing to do that. So the way that you can buy this discipline, and by discipline I more so mean doing the things that you know you need to do but you're not doing. So if you're the people that I pitch for the mentorship group, whether it's at the $1,200 price range, the $5,000 price range, the $100 a month price range for the group, like whatever it is, I've said this a billion times. The people that are willing to commit the dollar amount are willing to do the work. Like, people like act like it's so fucking hard. You wonder why you're poor. You wonder why you don't have any money. You wonder why you're in a job making $8 an hour and you're making 18,000 a year. You wonder why you're driving an old car. You wonder why your girlfriend's bored with you because you're lazy, or your boyfriend's bored with you because you're late, like you're not doing shit. It's pretty simple, but you're not investing any money, or more like the time is a gimme. The time is guaranteed. You got to do something with your time. But it's so easy to just buy into yourself if you don't have the discipline yet. Commit a dollar amount so that you have to psychologically. If I charge somebody $5,000 for a mentorship program, say 6 weeks, $5,300, and I'm going to coach them on how to dropship on Mercari or Shopify or whatever it is, and I know I can easily make them 50,000 plus that year, so they're getting easy 10x on their money if they actually do the work, like no brainer type shit. If they're about to spend $5,000 on the coaching, they're gonna do the work because they just invested that money. Like, $5,000 is not a walk in the park to just outlay to do nothing about it, to not see a return on that dollar amount, especially for consumers. Businesses, maybe it might be a little bit less, and it's an investment. There's risk or whatever, but like, you can control your risk. Let alone at the $1,000 price range that I used to be charging, the people that are willing to invest in themselves are willing to do the work. The people that aren't willing to do. One of the ways, like, and what I mean they aren't willing to do, they don't have the discipline, which is the point of this video. Which is the reason they don't, and not because there's always financing options. So it's not about not having the money. Not having the money is complete, like, the person's full of shit and they don't want to admit it. But everybody's got the money. Everybody could come up with, at the end of the day, if someone held a gun to your head and said, I'm gonna kill your family member if you don't come up with $100,000, guess what? You'd come up with $100K, and you're lying. And if you you say you can't, then you must really not be resourceful enough to give a shit. You must really not just give a shit about your family, which would be unfortunate because you can always, resources are plentiful. You just have to become resourceful. So the way that I think you can buy discipline is by investing dollars and time more so too, but like the easiest way for beginners is to see that dollar invested, whether it's dollars in ads, dollars in coaching. Like if you're willing, if you believe in yourself, if you have high self-esteem and you invest in something, you're gonna like try and make sure it pans out. And yes, there's some costs, but most of the time that's like a fallacy. So there's my take. If you're struggling with something and you know that it's doable, invest some money into it. Because if you invest some money into it, you can't be full of shit and you have to do the work that's recommended, and then you'll be successful. And if you're not willing to invest the money, then you're just full of shit anyways. Don't waste my time. But for the people that are ready, it's very easy and simple to make that commitment to the discipline. There's my take. If you guys ever have any questions, you know I'm always here to help answer them, give you whatever positive insight I can give. I hope I didn't sound too cynical in that video. I just tried to be direct about it. Like people that are full of shit, they're just not genuine. I want to deal with genuine people. I think everybody wants to deal with genuine people deep down. So if you guys ever have any questions, I'm always here, happy to help. I'll see everyone in the next video.